Yes, people, once again, welcome back to the Den Podcast Nola. My name is Higher Level Entertainment.
I'm Ariana Grande.
JTL. Yo, and today we got a live episode. We got a guest in the building. CPO Snipe. What's good, brother?
Snipe. I'm cool. Yeah, man, what's popping?
Man, we good, man. We glad to have you. Thank you for coming in with us. How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm wonderful. Feeling good. Can't complain.
Good. Yo, we want to start off just asking a few simple questions, man, for the people at home that don't know you. The people that do know you want to know you a little better. Give us a little bit of insight. Where you from? What part of the city you from exactly?
During my introduction, I started out uptown.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My first introduction to the world, I was on Milan. I'm gonna say in Holly Grove. You feel me?
Okay.
On Nelson Street.
Gotcha.
I don't know the address, but then I shift over uptown to Clara and Milan, and that's in the 12 wall. And then after that, I shot to the east, and I was raised in the east.
Gotcha. What you love about? So, which one you prefer? If they say West Snipe from?
Oh, I'm an East Beast. It's
East
tatted
Beast.
on my chest. Yeah.
Gotcha. So tell me, what was your introduction to music, brother? At what age did you start rapping, or did you get the bug to want to be a rapper?
I always wanted to do music because my daddy would come home to the house. He didn't live with us, but he used to come there, put on his little records, you know what I'm saying, wake me up on a school night, you feel me, being there jamming, playing Maze, whatever, EU, all type of shit, Earth, Wind, and Fire. So that kind of inspired me. And then my sister and, other family members always watching videos, shit like that. So I just took a liking to music and started fucking with it, when I got, I want to say about 10, 11.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, me and my little partner Calico, shout out to Calico. We just started dibbling and dabbling in it, you know what I'm saying? And it's always been a part of me. You feel me? It's just in my soul.
Gotcha.
You said at an age 11,
Yeah, by the age 11.
which I was rapping.
Yeah, we had the little Fisher Price mics, you know what I'm saying? You
Do
feel
you
me?
remember any of your first raps? Any of your first lyrics?
Some shit like, I think I was like, I'm scratching niggas off top, niggas slip, they get dropped, player hated, some shit like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was old, you know what I'm saying? Because I was calling myself Lil T. You feel me? It wasn't even Snipe then.
Bro.
You feel me?
Look, they jumped right into the music, but Lil Birdie told me you used to be a dancer.
Yeah, I was a dancer. I was definitely a dancer. I used to dance. I was first a little rascal, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Corey, Rocky, Pooker, you know what I'm saying? Even Rashad, you know what I'm saying? I was at Livingston at the time. You feel me? And yeah, that shit. Cause like I say, music always been in my blood. You feel me? So whatever type of music I heard, and then dancing back then, it was popping.
Yeah.
You feel me? So yeah, and then the ladies loved it.
Oh,
know what I'm saying?
wait, you was flexing?
I was a flexer doing the beanie weenie and shit, but I was cold with it.
Yeah?
Yeah, anything I do, I'm good
Man,
with
show
it.
us something now.
Yo, y'all can't leave me out. Y'all can't leave me out. What's a flexer? Y'all can't leave me out.
I mean,
Wait.
they put it like flexing, like, you know what I'm saying, on some pussy popping type shit.
All right.
But,
Nah.
some dancing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just our dance moves back then. You feel me? In the 90s, you know what I'm saying? That's what they considered it as. You feel me? So, and then, like I said, it was popping. Everybody was doing it.
The funny part about the flexing, bro, I used to look at y'all and I'd be like, damn, who won? How y'all knew who won?
I don't know. I guess they, offer the smoothness, you know what I'm saying? Your techniques,
Right.
moves, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
I could never flex. That was my thing.
I feel you. I mean, I'm sure it was something you was good at.
Yeah. So,
It wasn't flexing.
I used to be a rapper. Ask a few, some of the same people we
Yeah.
talked about at Ask about me. But look, so you went from flexing to, you started rapping at about 11.
Mm-hmm.
And at what point did you decide I'm good enough to take this seriously?
Well, I used to be at Abe, and I used to see, because I used to be in the same class with Lil Wayne. You feel me? I knew him prior to that because of my god brother Wes, and shout out to Wes. And I used to listen to him and a dude named Phil, and even Dodo. They used to go in the yard, you know what I'm saying, for like lunchtime and shit like that. And they used to be rapping, and I used to watch them because I was dancing. Right. One time when I was dancing for a Black History program, we had Wayne was rapping for it for me and my dance group, the Family Boys. And so I don't know. It just as times transpired, throughout the duration, you feel me? I got older, started dipping off into different shit, going down a different path. and I just picked up that pen. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess like that was more of what was happening at that time. People started diving into the rap a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like the dancing, it didn't die out completely, but people just, you know, kind of like drifted towards the rap a little more. So I was like, let me try this out, because I got a competitive spirit, so I always want to try whatever. You feel me? And I just took a liking to it, and then I think I was in like in the 11th grade. Matter of fact, I was in summer school. You feel me? And I was like, I just started writing tough, but I took it serious around like 20, because I was off and on with it. You feel me?
Right.
You remember your first show?
My first show? I think my very first show, I was, matter of fact, Uptown. My ex-manager, Troy Lawrence, he took me, we had a show. It was me and Ra, rest in peace, Ra, and Ike. That was the little group I was with at the time, and we performed Uptown at somewhere. I don't know where it was at, but it was packed as a motherfucker in there. You know what I'm saying? And they was liking me. You feel me? And I wasn't shy because I was already dancing, so I was doing it in front of the crowd already. So it was like hand in hand. You know what I'm saying?
Besides some of our local legends like Slim, who influenced you early on?
Early on, like our local legends,
Whoever.
oh shit. First, to be honest with you, Michael Jackson. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna stunt. That's who did it for me. Period. With the music, you know what I'm saying?
You know, she say Mike couldn't dance.
That's not what I said.
No,
That's
no,
what she said.
I'm over here laughing
Go back
because
and
say
I'm
go
waiting
back
for her
and
to
take
say
some
some
I knew
shit.
they was gonna say
The
that.
footage
That's
is
not
out
what I
there.
said.
She ain't say that.
The footage
she
is
said that, bro.
there.
Yeah.
She said it, brother.
Like Mike can dance.
I said they never had anybody for us to compare Michael Jackson to.
Oh, okay.
So if we had somebody else to compare him to, would we think he really was the man?
Yes.
Yeah,
stay the man.
definitely. You got to think. It's
It was just a question.
all right.
Don't jump.
Yeah, nah, I'm aggressive behind Mike. You heard me, like, but yeah, Mike, of course, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Nas. It's a lot of musicians. Even Prince. You feel me? Maze. You know what I'm saying? EU, New Edition. That's my favorite singing group ever.
Bro.
You feel me? Boys to Men. Like I dibble and dabble in both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I love that music shit.
So locally, who was your people you looked up to?
Locally, I come up under, I come up in the Jubilee era. You feel me? So the dancing shit, I like Jubilee. You know what I'm saying? His music was popping in the clubs. UNLV. You know what I'm saying? LOG. You feel me? Trey 8. Let me see who else. It's a bunch of them. Let me see. Of course, Hot Boys. You feel me? Slim. Yeah, it was Tim Smooth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
It's funny. You brought up LOG, bro. A lot of people forget about him.
man, I remember I went to the project by I think I was it was in Christopher Holmes. They had a video shoot out there. I pull up there by myself and I was fucking with him and I was, rocking at the little video shoot. It was nice out there.
Bro?
They embraced me, you feel me?
He was on the West Bank level.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm everywhere. You feel me?
So
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
what
I'm
you
sorry.
saying?
Nah, go ahead.
So I noticed that you, in your bio, one of the people you work with was Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it wasn't a physical, you know what I'm saying, thing. We worked together through my publicist at the time. He sent over the track and we blessed it. You know what I'm saying? Me and God, we was on a song. It was called Gucci Gucci Prada Prada. And they put the song overseas. It was meant, initially meant for overseas and clubs and shit and it did a lot. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, we got that big publishing check for it. You feel me? And it got like almost 1 million hits on YouTube. And that's only because I feel like, the ball was dropped, you know what I'm saying, after it came out or whatever. So, but it's still, like I say, people still here to this day.
You feel like that was one of your biggest moments, or what do you feel like is your biggest moment in hip hop?
My biggest moment in hip hop was when I hit Rap City. You feel me? That's legendary. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like being a part of some legendary shit, it makes me a legend in a sense. You feel me? Because it's no longer here. You know you know, and that was shit that people like Tupac blessed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was on Rap City. You feel me? All of the greats was on Rap City, you know? And so that was my defining moment for me. You feel me?
That was Tigger. Y'all was in the booth.
We was in the booth, but it wasn't Tigger. At the time, it was Bodie off the wire.
Right. Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Gotcha. How you felt in that moment? Were you nervous, or you felt like I finally arrived?
Both. You feel me? I mean, because I like, you know, I feel like, yeah, of course I'm nervous. I'm like, fuck, I'm about to be on Rap City. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I definitely was nervous, but I was going over my lines, and I'm here now.
Yeah.
Ain't no turning back. You feel me? I gotta do what I gotta do. You feel me? But yeah, that shit was nice.
Yeah, you're right. That's a legendary moment, and if you're a part of something legendary, then you are a legend in your own right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know as a kid, I remember getting off the school bus in the early 90s and running in the house to watch Rap City and all the different hosts over the years. I went way back, Prince DeJour and Joe Claire and all those guys. So yeah, that's a big moment for you. How did the success at that time translate to your life? Did it change your situation? Did people recognize you more or see you more?
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've always been a people person. You feel me? So me amongst the crowd, that was always, you know what I'm saying? I've been outside since a little kid.
Right.
You feel me? And yeah, definitely. You know, I'm touring. I'm going state to state, leaving my friends at home, leaving the little chicks at home I was dealing with. I'm a neighborhood superstar at that time. You feel me?
Right.
And of course, being with a platinum artist. You know what I'm saying? At the time, you feel me? Like, that was, what? That was life. You know what I'm saying? I'm teenager.
Right.
You know, well, I wasn't a teenager at that time, nah.
But you were young.
Yeah, I was young. You feel me? So, yeah, that shit was, man.
What's some of the downsides to being on the road and stuff like that? Because everybody, and I tell people all the time, like, yo, the road not as glamorous as it looked.
Right.
Everybody look at the show, and most importantly, they look at the venues. And I told somebody, I'm like, bro, only a handful of artists reach those big venues.
Right.
Everybody else kind of like on a chilling circuit. You know what I'm saying? Going in clubs and dangerous neighborhoods and hoods like that. What was some of your experiences on the road?
I mean, it had its ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with the Chopper City Boys, when we had a show, I want to say in South or North Carolina, one of them, but we was on a stage performing. This was after our album dropped. We was on a stage performing, and a fight, you know what I'm saying? VL, like, somebody was on the front, like, I don't know what they was doing. And I guess VL, you know, caught a whiff of it. And so he kicked him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, he was wilding, you know what I'm saying? He kicked him, and then bam, you know, it was about to start off a fight, you feel me? But they pushed us back and shit like that. And they didn't even want us to leave the club because niggas was outside shooting after that. You feel me? I guess trying to retaliate. You know what I'm saying? So, and then like other instances where, you know, we go to shows and shit just, niggas hungry, you feel me? They got wolves everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real niggas everywhere. So, but I ain't gonna lie, I'ma say this. Everywhere we went, just about, the respect was there.
Right.
You feel me? Like, they had a lot of love and respect for us, you know what I'm saying? You know, especially Jizzle. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, they embraced us with open arms. It wasn't no problem. We ain't never really had no points so as, you know, shit got physical, like, you know what I'm saying? And then whoever we was on the road with, yeah, you know what I'm saying, they was about it. You feel me? They was ready. You feel me?
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all something. Y'all don't think if the more money you got, it's better to being on the road? Since y'all, because you said the road ain't what everybody think it is. But if you got the money, it should be a breeze, right?
Yeah.
But you traveling in top of the line shit.
Yeah, it should be. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I mean, that's just like, that go hand in hand with life, anything. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, millionaires go through it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't pretty for, you know, people that's billionaires. You know what I'm saying? The richest people in the world is unsatisfied. You know, they're not satisfied with life. You feel me? You could tell. Look at the type of shit they do. You feel me?
They killing themselves left and right.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Wait, but when you say traveling top of the line, what you mean?
like, say the tour bus, for instance. If you got a $10,000 tour bus versus a $2.5 million tour bus, Being on the road ain't that bad because you still in a life of luxury.
Everybody don't get that though, bro. Like,
You know that's not what he.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm dead
oh, you
serious.
talking about the women?
He talking about them damn hoes.
Now I ain't
Nah,
gonna.
I ain't saying you to the hoes. I'm dead to the hoes. I ain't saying nothing about the hoes yet.
Now I ain't gonna lie. I remember one time we was in Ohio, and I fucking tour bus it broke down on us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And you know, it wasn't no bad thing. It's just fuck. That's life. Shit like that happens at times. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was a different experience. You feel me? Because it wasn't that long that we waited, but that was just a part that happened while we was on the road. You know, speaking of the road shit. You feel me? The ups and downs. But you say talking about the women. That was the women, you know, I mean, that's second nature to me. You feel me? Like, and then that was easy. That was easy. Cause you know, you being in that spotlight, you the man. It don't matter who you are, you feel me, who you with. When you hit that stage and you got that mic, y'all like even to a certain degree. You feel me?
Right.
To people that don't know you.
Right.
So yeah, that was, you know, women was flocking left and right. You feel me? And I was young. You feel me? Enjoying myself.
So how do you stay grounded with all these women throwing themselves at you?
How do I stay grounded
That
now?
man ain't say nothing about women throwing themselves at me. He's just putting words in that man mouth. He ain't saying nothing about I got women throwing
I know
themselves
the
at me.
questions the women want to know.
So how do I stay grounded now or back then?
Back then and now.
Well, back then I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Back then it was what it was. You feel me? I was responding to the call. You feel me? But now I'm a lot more mature. I've been through more shit. I see how, you know, things can transpire. You feel me? I have a daughter, you know what I'm saying? So with all that playing into, you know, I gotta think more. You feel me? And then I see what's going on now, how, you know, not to speak down on women, but you can get put in a bad situation like that. You feel me? So yeah, you gotta be mindful who you surround yourself with, because you don't know who you can trust until some fucked up shit happens.
Right.
You feel me? Oh, can I curse?
Hey,
all
right. Just even my mama watching, but other than that,
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
So, bro, talk about how that daughter changed you. Cause I got 2 daughters, bro, and that was like the most life-changing experience in the world,
Bruh. That shit, like, I'm forever changed with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't just gonna happen until she reaches a certain age. Like, I gotta fend for her until I die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, it just like when she was, of course, when I heard, you know, that my baby mom was pregnant for me, and I knew I had a kid on the way, you know, okay, I got a kid on the way. But it still felt surreal to an extent. And when she finally arrived, they was cleaning her off on the doctor's table, and she was crying, but she didn't have a loud cry. And I said something, and she just stopped crying and opened her eyes. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when it really hit me. Yeah. I'm like, damn, this is my, you know, my creation.
She already knew your voice.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I talked to her through that belly. You know what I'm saying? But man, that shit is a beautiful thing. And I always wanted a little boy first. I only got one kid, but you know what I'm saying? I always wanted a little boy. But having a little girl, it's teaching me to this day about women. You know what I'm saying? Period. You feel me? About how to be patient with them. Because it be times where we'd be talking and, you know, we'll be talking and she'll just start crying. And I'd be like, damn, what's wrong? You know what I'm saying? Right. She'd be like, I don't know. And I'd be like, fuck, this what I signed up for? You know what I'm saying? But I love it, you know what I'm saying? Because she loved me to death, you know what I'm saying? There's no wrong I could do in her eyes. I'm her knight in shining armor. I'm her first love. And I try to, you know, be mindful and respect that and honor that, you know what I'm saying? And be there for everything she have. I don't want to miss nothing.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Does she have that music bug in her?
Oh, yeah. Because I instilled it in her. You know what I'm saying? When we was young, when she was young, a baby, I always kept her around me while I was making music. And I was doing little videos and shit. And she was in one of my videos, and every time I played a certain song, she'll start dancing, like, you know what I'm saying? And one time I put her on my lap, and I played it, and she was like, yeah. So I'm like, yeah. Cause I'm musically inclined. I just feel like as a father, it's my job to instill it in her in some kind of way. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, to this day, she be like, Daddy, why you don't make a song like this? you always making songs about a woman. Make a song about family. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she tell me certain things. Don't say that like that. Say it like this. So she's in tune. She listens, and she likes music as well. And so I listen to the music she play. You feel me? So yeah, we got that tight bond. You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Another thing that I know you from is the fashion.
Okay.
You put that shit on.
Fucking right. No matter what.
Who were some of your early influences in fashion, rapper wise?
Rapper, Nas.
Nas.
And Tupac, you know what I'm saying? But most so, I'm gonna say Nas.
Why
feel me?
Nas?
Cause he had a certain type of swag about himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, when you see, you know, and then he, you know, from New York, they were like the Mecca. You know what I'm saying? All that clothing shit, you feel me? And it's just like how he rocked this shit, you feel me? He was just swagged out, you know what I'm saying? With the Timbs, the jean outfits, you feel me? Like,
Rex.
yeah, the Averex,
All
you
of
know what
us
I'm saying?
wanted that shit growing up, bro.
Yeah, man. So
But see, they don't remember that version of Nas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the early
We ain't
version
gonna never
of Nas.
forget that.
he
'cause
had the
that's-
Willie Esco clothing.
He
line,
had the
you know
Willie
what I'm saying?
Esco,
Yeah,
right?
that's the era we from, so we ain't gonna
Yeah.
never forget that.
Oh yeah, he from the East Coast.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm trying to let you know by
But
saying
I ain't
that.
gonna lie, you know, down south we definitely got swag. Our dirtiest niggas got swag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just, you know, I took a liking to how the East Coast dress. You feel me? Like they was always fly.
You have been in any other city besides New Orleans? Like you live in any other city?
I used to live in Houston now, after Katrina, and I lived in Detroit for like 3 years. You feel me?
I was living out in Detroit.
Oh, it's grimy. It's grimy. It's like New Orleans. I ain't gonna lie. It's like New Orleans. You feel me? And I established, you know, friendship bonds with people that they family now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sin. You feel me? I love it. I go there a couple of times a year, every year. You feel me? Like, it's always a spot out there for me because, like I said, I made family. You know what I'm saying?
They music inspire you too? Music from Detroit?
Detroit music inspired me. The ones that I was around, because we had formed a whole conglomerate. You feel me? While I was out there, I had I was under a situation called Judah Cave at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I had sat down with Universal. Like, I had formed a whole label. I didn't form it myself, but it was like basically around me because I was like the key player. You feel me? And we had some great talent. You know what I'm saying? And I was listening, dibbling, dabbling to like people like Blade Icewood. Let me see who else. They had a lot of artists out there. KDZ at the time, Tone. You feel me? Like, and you know, we were familiar with Detroit already because Jizzle, you know, he took us out there. You feel me? And that's how we got familiar with it. You know, we used to stay out there with him. You feel me? And shit. After that happened, I just branched off and went back out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, so I definitely I like Detroit. What up, though?
It's funny you talking about the similarities between the two. When me and I were talking the other day, I said, "Damn, he lived in a Midwest New Orleans."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's some of the similarities you see between the two cities?
It's just like you know how they consider our niggas and shit to be cutthroat. They niggas grimy. You feel me? But it's still like it's that family oriented vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like they give it. You feel me? Like when I come around, and don't get me wrong, they watch you. You know what I'm saying? Cause like it's gutter out there. Cause I remember one time, me and one of my little partners, we was driving. You know what I'm saying, through a neighborhood, and we were just getting out filming shit. And they had some, I don't know if they was gang members, but I think they was Bloods or whatever. And so they hopped out. Well, we hopped out the car, you feel me? And the dude I was with, he was a Crip, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't banging or nothing like that. You feel me? I fuck with y'all both, you know what I'm saying? But he was a Crip and he had his flag on or whatever. So they started approaching us. And I was like, fuck, how I'm gonna change this narrative right quick? You know what I'm saying? I'm in they hood. I don't know what can happen. I'm like, man, look, I took the camera. I'm like, man, fuck that. Flex y'all shit on the camera. You feel me? So, you know, instantly they young, they like putting their guns and shit. I'm like, yeah, man, do y'all shit. Talk y'all shit. You feel me?
Jedi mind trick.
Yeah, man, cause I wasn't about to let them jam me up.
Right,
You
right.
feel me? But I like Detroit, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Goon Squad and Trick, cause I used to be out there. Like I'm telling you, when I was out there, I was in the studio one time. And you familiar with Trick, huh?
Yeah, Uncle Trick. Yeah,
Man, I was in the studio, no cap on my mama, and I'm recording, and I just see this big dude come down in the studio, Omega, shout out to Omega, and he was like, the big homie won't know how you got down here. And I'm like, who's the big homie? You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't familiar. And he was like, Trick. And I'm like, damn. You feel me? For one, how did he find me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I never knew him. You know what I'm saying? So, and he was like, man, he won't talk to you. And I'm like, all right, cool. And he was like, how did you get down here without checking in? And I'm like, shit, I'm from New Orleans. You know, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have no knowledge of doing that. But yeah, I tried it. You feel me? And like, I ain't gonna lie, man, them dudes run deep out there. You feel me? Like 100 deep. You feel me? Like I remember I used to be in the clubs with them. They come through with briefcases, you know what I'm saying? With yeah, like they like a there. You feel
I
me?
heard the dude, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta touch in with him when you touch down. In
Yeah, it's a
Detroit.
no-fly zone.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah, we gonna do that.
Legend. So, what you working on now, big brother? What you got going on now?
Everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep it moving. You feel me? And stay relevant. You know, because music, it changed. Seemed like a different type of vibe come out like Jordans. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing different, sounds every other week. You feel me? So, and then I'm older. You know what I'm saying? But I still understand I got to stay tapped in with the younger crowd, but still giving them that snipe. You feel, without being too much consumed, you feel me, by their sound. Right. So yeah, I'm a student of the game. I listen, I observe, and I put my twist on whatever they got going on out there, because I'm gonna always give you me. You feel me? I ain't gonna never let my sound, you know what I'm saying, be jeopardized, you feel me, by whatever they got going out.
Right.
So the new age music, you with it or you just? Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not with it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a 80s baby. Yeah, so. we come from that era. Because we come from, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, the real era of music. But if you think about it, people prior to us feel the same way.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for a long time, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of biased towards the younger generation. You feel me? Because it wasn't my generation, for one. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't sound how I felt it should sound. Right, you feel me? Being that what the era I come from, and I don't want to be biased and say I don't rock with it, but it's not my preference. You feel me? Because I'm sure this generation that's listening to it, like, because when I was coming up, they had shit like Doing the Butt. You know what I'm saying? And if that type of shit was to come out right now, and I was a kid, I'd be like, what the fuck is that? But we were still dancing to it back then. So it's a different era, a different day of music, you know what I'm saying? And of course, I'm gonna evolve because I've been through more life experiences. I've seen more shit. I've been around longer, and I'm more wise. They younger. That's their sound of music, you know what I'm saying? So I don't knock it. Get your money. But like I say, I'm just like, not all of it, because I do have favorites. You feel me? Like, as far as the younger generation, I just feel like it ain't no message. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing, being that I come from an era of music that had a message in the music. You feel me? Like, it's not teaching me nothing. And I'm a grown man. You feel me? So for you to teach me, for you to, you know what I'm saying, grab hold of my attention, you need to tell me something. You feel me? And now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I have favorites that do talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
In the city, the younger generation, who should we be listening to?
In the city, the younger generation? Shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not really tapped. I ain't gonna lie. And it's nothing against them. You feel me? It's just that I'm so zoomed into what I got going on. Because like I say, I'm still a competitor. You feel me? So I don't take too much time to listen to the younger generation at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just getting my feet wet back with this shit heavy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be really tapped in. But I mean, I know they got some great artists out there. You feel me? I know they do, because New Orleans is talented. You feel me?
Let's talk about your new single, Work.
Work.
What's the inspiration for Work?
Shit, you heard it. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna ask you, how you like it?
I like it. It was added to my playlist today.
Oh,
Today,
see,
yeah.
there you
Yeah.
go. There you go, ladies. You heard that.
Definitely.
You heard that, ladies. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm a ladies' man. Let's be honest. You feel me? So, of course, when I hear something that's soothing to my ears, and I feel that I could speak to the ladies on, I'ma do it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, if you think about it, I don't know not one artist. Shit, even Pac say you rap for the women, the niggas gonna follow. But you know, of course, we hard headed. We want to keep it street, you know, and all this, and that shit don't get you nowhere. So I've never saw an artist that did music for the women that lost. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
look, like no matter, I'm gonna be honest with you, no matter what they say about Drake, to this day, he stand on top. You feel me? Like real talk, he stand on top. You know what I'm saying? And that has a lot to do with the fact that women is his biggest fan base. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, anything pretty much women rock with, the men follow. You know what I'm saying? And like, no matter how much, that's just like far as our dressing or however we step out, we catering to the ladies. I'm not trying to look good for a man.
Right.
No disrespect. You feel me? But that's just how I feel. So by him catering to the ladies so long, it's just, as long as he have a spot for the ladies, he gonna be relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. So, and that work, it's just shit. I gotta give him that work. You know what I'm saying? That's what I am. I'm, like I said, I'm a ladies' man. You feel me? And I have other songs that I could put out, but my manager, you feel me? You know, he caught a liking to it too. So he was like, "Man, let's run with this." You feel me? So,
And plug the manager.
oh man, Mike, he know what it is. Next level management. You know what I'm saying? I can't fuck with nobody under, you know what I'm saying, that it gotta be next level.
Right.
You doing any upcoming shows in the city?
Actually, I have a show at Northern Lights on the 29th. You feel me? So if you get a chance to come out, come rock with me. You feel me? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Jay Jackson. It's his birthday party. Shout out to all the other artists that's on the show. You feel me? Yeah, we gonna rock out. You feel me? That's in Slidell too.
Right. Yo, as far as the I mean, we come up in the same era. Sound changed in the city,
Yeah.
right? What do you think? How do you feel about the sound in New Orleans now? Or does New Orleans even have a sound?
We don't have a sound. We don't have a sound, and I feel like that played a part because when you think about it, Lil Wayne's sound changed.
Yeah.
You feel me? And by his sound changing, all the generation that he fathered, it kind of changed their sound. You know what I'm saying? And it's like in the game now, and for a minute, it's been, if you don't sound like this artist that's popping from that region, wherever they from, then you ain't gonna get heard. So people, I think, took with that mindset and gravitated towards that and just started trying to make sounds, you know, related to whatever was popping at the time. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of like took our sound away from us, our originality. Like, we don't have a face. Like, I tell people all the time, New Orleans like a big pussy waiting to get fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. And I just feel like it's not good because everybody else outside of New Orleans acknowledge our sound, but ourselves. You feel me? I'm trying to bring it back. Like, I recently just did a Saints song and paying homage to TT Tucker and DJ Irv. You feel me? I did it on that same particular beat and I ran with that same cadence. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully the people are gravitating, you know, take heed to it and like it.
And it was crazy, like you said, everybody biting that sound, and the originators of the sound and the movement really don't get paid any homage, like at all in the city and especially worldwide. Like, everybody is using a iteration of the bounce movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, everywhere you listen, everywhere you go, all on TikTok and everything. And the dudes who really originated that don't get they lost in the show.
No credit. But I fought, you know what I'm saying, people that don't keep their name alive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like when I go to the clubs, I don't know none of the music they playing in the clubs. So I can't vibe out how I need to. Like I'm just in that bitch getting drunk, loaded, you know what I'm saying? And I can't, I'm dancing to pretty much murder music. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what the setting for as music should be in the club to me. Right. You feel me? Now you can sprinkle it in, but I need some feel good. You know what I'm saying? I need something that's gonna make bartender send another bottle. You feel me? Like I'm not gonna feel like that if I shot the nigga. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like how am I gonna want to approach a woman? You feel me? With that type of music flowing through me, I'm gonna be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the energy that's being placed inside of me. But I mean, shit, to each his own. I just feel like we need to bring back that good feeling music, play New Orleans music in the clubs, the local artists, you feel me, and not just bounce. You feel me?
I respect you for that because you one of the real ones that said New Orleans don't got a voice.
Nah,
everybody would come on here and be like they sugarcoated. Nah, you straight up.
Nah, we don't got no voice. We don't got no voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like it's obvious. If you listen to our sound, yeah, we might put our slang on certain things, but to me, I don't feel like that's our sound. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the last person that gave us our sound was Slim.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the last like heavy embedded New Orleans sound, Soulja Slim. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
How much of a role you think, and we coming up on 20 years now, Katrina, how much of a role you think Katrina played in that? Because everybody left at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, that's the beautiful part about New Orleans at that time. Everybody was still here. It was still a hotbed. Everybody, Cash Money was still here. No Limit was kind of still around for the most part.
Right.
And then Katrina just wiped everything out.
Yeah. I mean, every time I think about that, it just brings back nostalgic moments. And I get kind of sad about it because at that time, like you say, New Orleans was totally different. Like, don't get me wrong, they had everything going on under the sun, such as same to this day. You feel me? But at the same token, you didn't feel like you couldn't come outside. Like everybody was outside, from the block parties to the DJs in the project to the fucking people outside with the fire hydrants on. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere you go, from City Park to Joe Brown to Comiskey to
the lake with the water gun.
Man, and the lake, bro, the lakefront. Like that shit used to be so lit. You know what I'm saying? And to see where it's at now.
It's not like that no more?
No. Indeed, man. It ain't no type of vibe like that. And then they quick to run you off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, they don't want us to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because the same people that you don't want to have fun is what makes up New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Like our hospitality, our, you know what I'm saying, just whole well-being overall is New Orleans. Because to me, New Orleans is the people. You feel me? That's what make New Orleans. Like, that's just like, now you see people coming from all over, from out of town. You know what I'm saying? They like little implants. You feel me? You got people that live next door to each other for years and don't say a word to each other. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand our culture. You feel me? So they come down and they take from our culture. You feel me? And to me, it's not good. Like, I feel like when Katrina happened, it scattered us all over.
Yeah.
Do you feel me? Do you think New Orleans could ever come back from Katrina?
Nah. It'll never be the New Orleans I come from.
It stripped the soul.
It stripped the soul, yeah.
Because people left, or just people just feel like, damn, that was a lot we had to deal with.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was definitely a lot to deal with. I'm sorry, what you about to say?
Because coming from other states, like I was in DC at the time,
yeah,
and we was like, damn, that's some strong ass people. From the footage we saw, and everybody sleeping on the bridge, I'm like, man, I don't know if I could do that. To be honest,
we resilient now.
Yeah, we
gonna get through whatever.
You hear me?
But it's still different. Like I tell people all the time, I don't think my children experienced high school. High school was fun for us. Man. Like the dances, nigga, was a party.
What?
Like you went to everybody high school dance. The football games was big shit. I remember going to Master P and them Hootie Hoo video. Like our kids didn't experience any of that. All that was stripped from them.
I was in that video, by the way.
Like for real, yeah.
Like
Think about it.
1.2 seconds.
Think about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like coming off of the with the high school shit. Like, that's why to this day, people in our generation, like if you look at it, they used to celebrate reunions like every 10 years?
Yeah.
Man, they doing that shit every year now. And they doing picnics, they doing like parties at clubs and shit.
Yeah.
So we miss that. You feel me? And like she said, the younger generation, they don't have that. They won't ever feel how that felt. You feel me? And man, that shit like your grandma, it helped raise you. You feel me? It was a part of your life. It shaped you.
Even the like everything changed, bro. Like even the family aspect of things, like when we were coming up, you know, your cousins were like brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just big community. Everybody knew each other. Everybody hung around. Now I had a family reunion that was a few weeks ago. My kids don't even know my cousin's kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's completely different, bro. And I tell people all the time, I say, dog, this gonna sound weird, but y'all gonna understand what I'm saying. I say the sun don't even shine the same like it did before Katrina.
And
You know what I'm saying?
I said, I don't want nobody to attack me, but the food is different. Our food is still good, but we don't cook with that love
That
anymore.
love, yeah.
Cause that love ain't out there.
Yeah.
It ain't out there. No matter you could look, you could tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. And don't get me wrong, the killing is down. You know what I'm saying? The murder, the crime rate is down. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like you say, you could feel everywhere you go, people look mad.
Yeah.
You know, like from outsiders to people that's in your family. You know, it's just like we got so much over us, like dark clouds all the time. You know, and it's like we adults now. So we understand like adulthood is totally different from childhood. Like you spend so much time trying to figure out life to where it's a lot of times it's hard to catch up with family members. And it ain't that you don't want to be around them. It's just like I say, they've made it to where it's like almost impossible to sustain a well life. You feel me? And that's what's got us so separated because we just trying to find our way. You know what I'm saying? You not gonna let your children suffer. You feel me? You'll take that hit for them. Right. So you gonna do whatever it takes to put some food on their plate.
And then the person who house you gathered at on a Sunday,
Yeah.
grandmother,
Yeah.
great aunt, lost that house in Katrina.
But a lot of them outside now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, ladies. Like I don't got nothing against you being
Look, you gotta make them
outside.
sit up.
Grandma's being outside.
I gotta, you know what I'm saying, specify that. You feel me? Like I gotta clear that, you know, make sure they understand what I'm saying. I don't mind, cause you're not dead. Live your life. But be there when it's time. You know what I'm saying? Make sure being outside don't interfere with you being grandma.
Listen,
That's
The
all I'm
traditional
saying.
grandma
Stand.
gone.
Keep it traditional.
The
I'm
traditional
not
grandma
traditional.
gone.
But we need to bring that back. It ain't never too late.
You hear that, huh?
You feel me?
Bring that, bring that
listen,
traditional grandma
listen,
back.
It's funny that we talking about this. I was telling them today, my granddaughter, third day of school,
Yeah.
and she was going by her aunt, but she said she wanted to come by me. I had cooked gravy and rice, and I was like, that shit was different. Today, like she with me every day, but knowing I want to go to my grandmother's house because she cooked some shit I like, I was like, I feel like a grandma today.
Yeah, you
But
old
see,
as fuck.
that's cause that's normal. You feel me? That's normal though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we come from that. We wanted to be amongst our family because they shared a certain type of vibe. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That we just wanted to be around. That's what we knew. But like I say, the separation is just, man, that shit is heavy.
But you know what's funny? Like people from the outside don't see that. Don't see that people mean or it's separated. We see. I moved down here because I fell in love with New Orleans.
Right.
So we don't see what y'all seeing. It's amazing to me to sit here and listen to y'all because I'm like, this fucking city is beautiful. These people are fucking nice.
If you
In New
if
York,
you
you can't
love
get
You
somebody-
if you love if you would have saw it 20
No,
years
but
ago,
listen to me
bro.
though. In New York, you're not getting nobody to tell you good morning.
Oh, that's facts.
Right.
I get that.
That's facts.
So when I came down here and the lady was like, "Good morning, love. You want some water?" I'm like, I love New Orleans, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah,
Nah,
facts.
it's funny. It's funny because years ago, right, I was on the phone with a chick I knew from California, right? This years ago, and I was just moving around, bro. I was going to get gas and just moving around while I'm on the phone, and I kept saying, "How you doing?" How you doing? And she was like, you know everybody. I was like, I don't know none of them people. And she was like, but you just spoke to them. I say, that's what we do.
Yeah.
And she said, nah, where I'm from, if you speak to somebody, you know they're going to look at you like you're crazy. And that was crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? But that just let you know how life is different everywhere, bro. And it was a pleasure to be here prior to Katrina. It still is, but you know what I'm saying? It was just different, bro.
Now,
It was different.
don't get me wrong. Like when I'm in places like New York, I feel like, cause New Orleans is more sedated. We more relaxed, more laid back. Up north, it's on a like get you in, get you out basis. They on a faster pace. So I like a lot of people be like, man, they rude. I don't see it as that. I just see it, that's their way of living.
Yeah.
To whereas this is what we was, you know what I'm saying? This was instilled in us. And don't get me wrong, like he say, New Orleans is we still have that community vibe, but to me, it's more corporate. You feel me? Because of all the gentrification. But one thing I do understand, I don't feel that they can gentrify this place too much. Cause once it becomes cookie cutter, it's gonna take the authenticity from it. So people ain't gonna want to come down here no more. So they're gonna lose out on revenue. You know what I'm saying? So and they know that. You feel me? So you gotta keep that New Orleans vibe running. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I think like how you feel, yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? We embrace people. You know what I'm saying? We very open.
I give it that. I can't front when it comes to that. Like the hospitality down here is unmatched.
Yeah, it is.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think we losing a little bit of us because of the people we are electing not being from here, not understanding our struggle?
I'm honestly say this. I don't never get into politics because no matter what my view is on it, somebody's not gonna agree. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But to answer your question from my point of view, I feel like whoever joins the political party, I don't feel like they are fucked up human beings. I just feel like once they become a part of that system, it's a certain lifestyle you know what I'm saying, you brought into. You know what I'm saying? And so now it's like, if you don't reply or apply this type of living, you know, or this type of, you know what I'm saying, agreeing, you know, to how we are, then you can go back to your little shack. And now it's like, shit, look how I'm living. I can't put my kids, you know, back in the project or, you know, living from check to check. So I gotta agree with what's going on. You feel me? And y'all gotta play the game how it goes. It's all a game, you know what I'm saying? And I feel as though you can see from how New Orleans is, and that'll tell you if business is being taken care of. Right. You feel me? From, you know, just the living conditions, the streets, you know what I'm saying? The crime, like everything you could think of, you feel me, that falls under that category. That'll tell you if the politics handling their business or not. So I ain't gonna lie, I don't even have to answer it. You feel me? Like, for real.
Gotcha.
Yo, Snipe, let me ask you something. So if I was like your family from out of town and I say, yo, Snipe, trying to come through New Orleans, what do I got to look forward to? Like, what would you tell me to be like, yo, level? Yeah, when you come, this the place you got to check out. Or this the club you got to go to. This the food you got to eat.
Oh, when you come to New Orleans, I mean, you definitely got to check bourbon off your list. You know what I'm saying? That's a well-renowned, you know what I'm saying, street.
But I'm learning now that the locals don't even fuck with bourbon like that.
Nah, that's because we done it plenty of times. Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to do it too much. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm feeling the moment, intoxicated enough, and a group of relatives or friends won't go out there for a second, I'm game for it.
Every relative I got coming to town, that's the first place they see.
Yeah, of course, because that's when you think about it, that's all they talk about. Bourbon Street, you feel me? So like I said, when you come to Bourbon Street, I'm gonna say to come to New Orleans, of course, that's on your bucket list. You got to check that off first. But you can go to Frenchman Street, you can go to Magazine Street, you feel me? You can go to, you know, little spots like here and there in the hood, you know, like they used to have, I don't know if they closing down, what's that one right there in the 7 Wall off of St. Anne Street, I think. I want to say it's not Bertha's, I think they closing that. No, is that what's the one? It's on. They got another one on Saint Bernard. That's Bertha's, right? I don't never know
Bertha's
that.
is on St. Bernard.
Yeah, all right. I think they shut that one down. So it's a lot of hood little spots that, because I used to be going that shit like 8 Ball,
The Hole in the
Key
Walls.
West, Escape. You know what I'm saying? The Duck Off.
Rumors.
Man, fuck, that was before my time.
I keep trying to tell her that. No. We wasn't there yet. We heard about rumors, but we wasn't old enough to get in there yet.
I mean,
I remember.
age on the
I
camera.
mean,
man.
okay, I'm still flying now.
I've been around whispers as a youngin', you know what I'm
So you
saying?
went to Whispers?
Sneaking in that park. Don't get me wrong, I've been around rumors.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never go in there like, you feel me?
Whispers was that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So listen, right, early on, you brought up who you rocking with the fashion, right? Mm-hmm. So we got something on this show it's called Name Your Top 5.
All right.
So your top 5 artists starting from number 5 and number 1 being your number 1 of all times. Who you start with
Music?
number 5? Yeah. Now, any genre. You don't have to stay in hip hop, any genre.
Shit, you made it easier. All right. First and foremost,
Now, number 5, we starting off with your least favorite.
my least.
Yeah.
favorite.
not least,
But not least, but number 5. I know who number 1 is already.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Damn. I can't do no draws with the top, because
It's yours.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Slim and Jada Kiss, that would be like my draw with the 5.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Number 4, I think would be. No, you know what? I'm gonna say Jada, then Slim. Then I'm gonna say T.I. Then I'm gonna say, what that is? Jada, Slim, T.I. Nas, Pac, Mike. I don't know if I might know.
Nah, you good, you good.
Yeah.
But you the first person I ever heard say T.I. though on the show.
Yeah, I
Tip
fuck
tough,
with
man.
Tip. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like Tip ain't dropped no music in a while. You feel me? But for when he was, man, yeah, Tip. Yeah, Tip had it. You know what I'm saying? And oh man, damn. I'm sorry, Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? Because
Where you put him at, number 1?
nah, Mike number 1. Mike number 1. But Chris Brown, he killing again.
I gotta ask you this question because this was debate over here.
Yeah, let's go.
that
Let's
was-
go.
Do you think Chris is the new age Michael Jackson?
He's the new age Michael Jackson. There will never be a Michael Jackson. You can't fill those shoes, but he's the new age Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? If we can put it like that.
Thank
You feel me? Yeah.
James, I still don't see why you disagree with that, bro.
JTL.
I,
You said they
I told you, didn't I tell you?
I don't see why you disagree with that, though.
I
because-
don't disagree with it, brother. I just think they got certain levels of royalty that just have to be set there and that they don't have comparisons. And I think
but they
Mike is
do,
that.
though.
Huh?
They do. Like, you got to watch this nigga shows, bro.
I seen Chris Brown. I like Chris Brown,
So
bro.
it's not necessarily the music or the dance move. It's the way he commanding the audience, bro. Like, that's Mike.
You all right? Like you can kind of like he stared off for a second. He's like, it's the way it's the way he commands the crowd.
Man,
Like
fuck y'all, fuck y'all.
I get it. I'm just saying, bro. Like Mike here, and then it's like everybody else. But I like Chris Brown. Like he's super talented, dog. Like I can't take nothing from him. But do you got it? Now I know you put some of the New Orleans people in your top 5 of all. Do you have a New Orleans top 5?
A New Orleans top 5. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say my top 5 in New Orleans. Does it have to be in order?
Nah, just run them.
All right. Of course, Slim, BG, shit. Mac. I like Mac. You know what I'm saying? Tim Smooth, of course. Let's see who else. Shit. I hope I don't miss nobody. I know people probably waiting. What happened to Lil Wayne? Like, don't get me wrong, Weezy, he the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? For as like, you know, they consider him the GOAT.
He
You
don't
feel
have to
me?
be a top 5.
Huh?
If he the go, he still don't have to be a top 5. If
Right.
he the go to other people.
Yeah. Nah, I fuck with Wayne. I dig his music. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who else. That fifth one will be myself.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Fair enough.
Like that one.
So what you got upcoming? Excuse me, brother. I got choked up a little bit. What you got upcoming?
I got more shows coming. More music coming. I'm trying to, cause I had did a little play with Lucky Johnson before, so I'm a little tapped into the acting side too. You know what I'm saying? And trying to do the modeling thing a little bit. You feel me? While I still look a little young. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's definitely new music coming up. You know what I'm saying? More shit, just anything I could do. You feel me? Like we doing the clothing line thing. You feel me? Shout out to Fly.
What's
Nina,
the name of it? What's the name of the
7th
clothing?
Avenue.
7th Avenue?
Yeah, they got the store on $1,000 Broad. You know what I'm saying? It's called Waves. You feel me? Yeah, that's one of the things that's popping in the city. And the thing about it is like, it's only been like the brand only been out there for maybe like a year now. You feel me? But it's like it's neck and neck. You feel me? With like some of the top brands in the city. So appreciate that, all the fans, all the people that like the clothes. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot more clothes coming out. You feel me? And we just gonna keep it pushing. You feel me? Sky's the limit.
So tell the people where they can find you on your like your Facebook, Instagram, you on Twitter too.
Nah, I don't do Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You can find me on
You're really
Instagram.
old. You're really old.
Why you say that?
Cause only us old niggas don't do Twitter.
Nah, I mean, fuck that shit.
Listen,
Man, that shit.
I don't do Twitter neither.
Yeah, that
so
shit's
it's the age. It's the age shit.
I don't know. It's just, to me, I ain't gonna say it's the age. It's just I ain't into that shit. Like I'm not really into social media. You feel me? If I didn't have to like promote myself on there, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't put nothing personal on there. You feel me? If I put something for as like with me and my daughter, because that's the image I'm trying to project. I'm trying to put that into the universe so people can, be like-minded. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to display family, that unity. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do that. But as far as, you don't get nothing personal from me. You feel me? My feelings ain't that deep. You know what I'm saying? So if I ain't had to do social media, I wouldn't even fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a good business tool. You feel me? And keeping in contact with people that you don't speak to on a regular, like friends and family.
I don't know how that shit started. That's how it started.
Yeah.
Only college students could have got MySpace at the time.
Yeah.
Right. I'm old.
Yeah.
Nah, see, I ain't gonna lie. When I was on MySpace, boy, shit was popping like
It was
that.
popping.
What?
Yeah.
I'd be fucking a billionaire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? But I mean, you could catch me on Instagram. I'm CPO Snipe. You know what I'm saying?
What the CPO stand for?
That's Clutch Player Organization. I'm running an organization around the clock. You feel me? And I'm a clutch player. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whenever the, last second on me, I'm gonna make that shot. You feel me?
Right. I got one more question before we get out of here, brother.
Right.
You done work with a lot of people. You done done a lot of things. Is there a particular artist or a producer or both that's your dream scenario? If you got to work with them, who would that be?
Man, my dream artist to work with, as far as on the rapping, is Nas. You feel me? Dream producer. I love Manny Fresh. You know what I'm saying? I would love to work with. Let's see. Shit. I love Manny. I'm gonna give it to Manny. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a billion, not a billion, but a lot of producers out there, I gotta give Manny his flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't do it enough.
Right.
You feel me? Like, and he's major. You feel me? Like one of the best producers ever.
Yeah. I was just telling you that earlier.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Manny, shout out to Manny. You know what I'm saying?
Sir. Don't take us on out.
Yeah, well, we want to appreciate you for coming out.
Man, I appreciate y'all for
We have to
having me.
bring you back, but to have a real conversation about these women.
Man, we could have had that now. You hear me? Shout out to the ladies, man. Look, I'm single, ladies. You feel me? I love my women. Ain't nothing like a woman.
Looking at camera.
Period. Ain't nothing. Now, don't get it twisted. Ain't nothing like a real man. You feel me? I stand on that. But ain't nothing like a woman. You know what I'm saying? And I wish, let me tell you, I hope, and I pray that our women will be more selective of good men and not just wanting that certain percentage of man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not enough of them for y'all. You feel me? And they got some real good men out here that y'all overlooking. You know what I'm saying? And like
they all want that 1%.
Preach them, Snipe.
yeah, man, cause for real, bro, I hate to see it because it's like
make me raise up.
I don't like to see it. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, what it's doing is disconnecting that family vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's disconnecting, production. Like if it ain't no couples, who's gonna produce the babies? If it ain't no babies, if it ain't no it won't be another generation. You feel me? Like we're gonna pretty much die off. We need that. That's what we're here. You know what I'm saying? Women are put here to produce and bring the best out your man. Hey, I don't mean to, I respect women. You know what I'm saying? They get the utmost respect from me. But if you come around me looking like, and you expect me to respect you as, I can't do it.
You can't get that.
You feel me? You gonna get what, you know what I'm saying, you perceive in your image. You feel me? So that's what it is. But I love my women. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the women.
If we had more time.
And they looking at
If
me
we
'cause
had
they know
more
I'm ready.
time.
Hey, Snipe, she ready for you.
Yeah, she
Like,
ready.
it's
We
too
gonna have to
late.
we gonna have to one-on-one it.
Yeah.
You hear
Come
me?
back. Yes. Well, we appreciate you again for coming out. We need everybody to follow, like, share, subscribe. And we'll see y'all next week.
Peace out.